Do you want to know what are the traits of highly motivated people? Well, stick around because I am about to show you that.
This is Soraya Altana. I'm a life designer, and you have the power to change in an instant.
Hi, this is Soraya Altana, your life designer, results and relationship coach. And today I am here to share with you what are the habits of highly motivated people. And when we're talking about motivation, we're talking about what is that thing that propels you, that moves you forward, that makes you get out of the bed when it is cozy and it is cold outside, yet you're doing things, right? And it is so amazing to see that you can be not only committed and dragging yourself to do it, but actually motivated. There's an actual motive for you to get out of bed, your why, the reasons why you're doing what you're doing, right? So I am going to share with you the 7 habits of highly motivated people. And let's go to habit number 1, which is highly motivated people have a morning routine. And what does that look like? That morning routine is you having a set of different things that you are diving into the morning. Is your B time. I say that there is AM, there's PM, but there's also BM, which is be me. Is that time that you set apart where you're not doing, chasing after something all day long, right? Doing homework or doing work or doing something for your marketing or whatever it is, right? Doing something for your family. You're actually being, you are growing, you are investing in yourself, you are prepping for your day to start in the best way possible. You can meet with your creator, you can be reading, you can be creating your affirmations, you can start doing what I call imacreations, visualizations, things that really prep you to have an amazing day. Affirmations, right? So that is a key component of highly motivated people is they already prime themselves. Just like when you're going to paint, right? You need to prime something. Well, this is what people do, is to prime themselves in the morning to feel grateful. So there's a lot of juiciness going on in that morning, but that is what the first habit is. So let's go to habit number 2. Habit number 2 is they consume great content, uplifting content. Yes, we are what we eat, right? So you are what you eat when you are watching something, whatever you put in front of you, that is not your business related. But when you are grabbing Reddit because it is so addictive and you want to be there, right? But you are simply hooked onto the vacuum of all that information that sometimes doesn't benefit you. Right? You want to be in the know. However, you want to know and expand your knowledge so that you can grow, so that you can expand your ability to make your dreams come true, right? If you are somebody that the first thing that you do is wake up in the morning and pull out your phone and be reading what's going on, the news that are already dropping you to what I say, the emotional law of gravity. You need to do nothing so for you to be below the line, right? I always tell you that there's a dividing line between the things that you want, which are above the line, and the things that you don't want. And those things are going to drag you down because you're looking at negativity. You're putting in front of you negativity. So if you're consuming this, that's what's going to be coming out of you, right? You squeeze an orange, you're gonna get orange juice. You squeeze somebody that is constantly into what the news is and the struggle and the all the conspiracy theories and a lot of all these things, that's what's gonna come out of you. So my invitation for you is to do what highly motivated people do, which is be mindful and then go on an information diet. Only consume what really makes you grow. The more you learn, the more you earn. So think about that. Number 3 is they smile and laugh often. And a smile is an amazing tool for antidepressants, for when you're angry, when you are sour, when you are not happy, simply smiling. When you smile, there are muscles that are moving around that are simply by the fact of smiling, you are releasing dopamine and oxytocin. And when you laugh, the same thing you do, right? Because when you're laughing, you're giving yourself permission to release so many things. And laughter, it is the best medicine. So laughing often, you can find something to laugh about. You can find funny videos. You can put on your favorite comedian, something that really uplifts you, but also puts a laughter that you can be cracking up, right? That your belly is hurting so much from laughing. You want to do that because it is really the best medicine. So you are doing so much good into your body when you're constantly laughing. And it also reminds you that not to take life so seriously, right? The fact is that we're all gonna be born, we're all gonna live, and we're all gonna die, right? So no matter what, you and I are not checking out of this place alive. So enjoy life, and when you're laughing, you're allowing yourself to be lighthearted. And there's a lot more that, by the way, I share on my book, The 7 Key Principles to a Happy Life, and you can get it here. There's a link to Amazon where you may be able to get this. Is going to really be beneficial for you. So that is a laughing and smiling often. Habit number 4 is they love on themselves regularly, right? And loving on you regularly means that you are doing things to pamper you. We're not talking about being narcissistic. We're not talking about being conceited or being arrogant. We're talking about pampering you, being tender to you, respecting you, honoring you, right? Being loving to yourself. So those that will motivate you because you want to do things for you. You want to go reward yourself because this week you completed the things that you set out to do, right? Those objectives that you had, those commitments that you had, and you did it. Well, go out for a nice massage or get yourself a gift card and go shop for something, whatever it is. But that is part of taking care of yourself, of loving on you. Okay, so that's habit number 4. And habit number 5 is that people that are highly motivated, what they do is they pet their pets, right? They love to have their pets because when you touch an animal, when you touch your pets, not if you have fish or birds, right? But if you have a cat, a dog, the fact of you touching them releases dopamine, releases oxytocin. Oxytocin is a happy hormone. It's a connection hormone that moms do when they're nursing their babies, when they have a baby, right? So that's what highly motivated people do, is they have a good relationship with petting an animal, which is very therapeutic, by the way. That connection, you're exchanging the unconditional love that a dog in this case will do, because a cat's a different story, but allowing for that exchange is awesome, and it's amazing, and it's super delicious, and it's yummy. Okay, habit number 6 is they have a purpose. And having a purpose is one of the most important things that you can have in life, because it's what is going to propel you forward, is when you have a clear direction of where you are going, right? So that is so critical. And during the Holocaust, the reason why many Jews committed suicide, and many people did, is because they did not have a purpose. It's because they would make them, in an instance that I studied about and I read about, is they would make them pick up a big, like a huge rock or something that was super heavy when they were malnourished, and you know the story. So, and then they would have them take it and put it away in 100 yards to the other side. And then the next day they would have them pick that same thing and bring it back to this place, and on and off. And they would drive themselves crazy because there was no purpose. Many people that are in their last days and they're in nursing homes or places like that, they die because they don't have a purpose. So when you have a purpose, you have something to look forward to. It releases those endorphins, the happy hormones, to keep you moving forward. Therefore, you want to have a clear purpose. And habit number 7 is they have learned to let go and to accept and to live in the present and in the moment. You know, there's so much power in there. There's so much richness. There's so much wisdom when you stop kicking a dead animal, a dead horse, right? Like, there's no use in beating a dead horse. But when you are facing situations, when you're facing difficulties, and you know that you can choose to let go of the right to be right? Of things that you want to have on your control, and you're actually more accepting of, you know what, I'm going to surrender to this process. I am going to fight for what is right. I am going to go for that. There's a point where I'm not in this struggle itself. I am going to choose to be happy regardless of the outcome, regardless of this, because what this does, or the results, I am not my results. I choose to not let it affect me. I choose to stay happy no matter what. That is how I've learned to live. I'm passing it on to you. There's so many secrets, and you can do that. So I do have an invitation for you. If you feel that you're listening to this and you say, you know what, not all of this is true for me, and I want it. Well, it's very easy. There's a link below here where you can go on a coaching call with me. Let's take you to the other side of you creating a desired result, of you creating a life that you love, and let's build that bridge because it is doable and you can do it. And there's also the link here for the book. And let's talk about this. And also, I want to invite you to a webinar where you're also going to find out what's not working in your life if this is you. Okay, so you have options. Here are the links, and I'm going to invite you to comment, like, and share. If you like this podcast, then like and share it. Let's spread the joy. Let's get to some people that need to smile as well and be highly motivated. So this is Soraya Altana. I'm so excited to be here with you. I thank you for being here, and I will see you in our next episode.
You have the power to change in an instant.